not our usual professional streamer, and my equipment is not quite up to scratch, so just bear with me on this one. Crucian's away at the moment, so he's just doing his thing. I'm just helping out this week. So we're back on our run with road practice event. As you can see, what have we got here? We got quite a few people setting up. We've got the Starfarers coming in. They will mostly be, we've got a Caterpillar there. The 3 Starfarers will be running as support craft for some of the races today. Then everyone's loading up into that Carrack on the right, which Freedom is running there. And then we're going to take that out 5 kilometers, and we're going to do a foot race all the way in. Thanks for that, Bionix. Yeah, I have noticed that playing Call of Duty. I haven't been able to run it without closing down Discord. It's been a pain. I'm running an i5, it's a 5-year-old processor too, so this really isn't built for it. I've got 3 monitors set up here, so I'm just I do need to do a motherboard and CPU upgrade to be able to handle that, and I will get that done so that when I fill in for Crucian and any of our streamers that my setup's a little bit better to handle this, so yeah, please forgive me. But it doesn't matter anyway. The guys are still going to run this event today, even if for whatever reason my stream dies. They're still on Daymar. We got close to a full server today with 9 teams racing, and we're just having some little spawn pad issues for our ground vehicles to get them ready. Just a few issues there with spawning. It's just saying, we've got that bug where it's saying the queue's full, and they're just trying to get them out. So we're bringing them over in a Starfarer. You can see them coming at the back here of this Starfarer and the landing pad. We've got a couple of Cyclones popping out there. For anyone who's just joining us today, it's called the Run and Ride Practice Event, and basically we are doing a 5 kilometer run from the Carrack, which we're going to fly out 5Ks. They're going to run a 1 kilometer distance, which will be at a Cutlass Red. Then after that, from the Cutlass Red to Shubin, the last 4Ks of the running leg of this race, people will be able to fire upon the other competitors. So it'll be an open fire after they hit that Cutlass Red. And then once they reach Shubin, it'll become an armistice zone, so they won't be able to shoot each other for a short period of time. They will collect Cyclone from the landing pad here, and then they will drive the 92 kilometers to Eager Flats to finish today's race. So that's the kind of the course route today. Also, during the Cyclone portion of the event today, they also can fire upon each other. You'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see a little bit of action. When we did the Run with Kane event, which Daedalus Initiative held with us back in April, you'll notice that. We did a running event back then, so there was quite a bit of running and combat during that race. So we tried to, each month we try something new. So we're going to try and add this addition to the racing leg of today's event. And if everything works out and adds entertainment to the event, we try to incorporate it into the rally, as we've got time before Star Citizen actually releases as a complete game, and all the mechanics that we planned originally for the Daymar rally are included, and we can run a full version of the actual event. So as you can see here, we got another couple of Cyclones coming on in. I'm just going to change our vision here. What do we got here? You need a pad a bit closer. Okay, so what we got here is we got Momo on another side, the other side of the moon, loading up some more vehicles for us to take over to Shubin so that we can race there. So if camera guys can hear me, or Swifty, if you can let them know. Do you want to just see if we can get in a little bit closer to see how many Cyclones we've got coming in on the pads there? That'd be awesome, mate, if you're there. Oh, hey man, how you doing? BB88. Nice to meet you, nice to see you. I see you on Twitter, Stack. I've just added some music to the stream as well. This is all free to air radio music. Just let me know on the volume if that's too bad. If anyone can hear that volume, that'd be great. So this is friend BloodEagle who does some voiceover work for this radio station, so we're just going to play that in the background. Obviously, sometimes I have a Spotify channel that I run, but new terms and conditions with Twitch at the moment, so I'm not going to run that today. So yeah. Sounds good. Okay, thanks, BB. Thank you very much. I'll let that go then in the background. So while we're waiting for these guys to get their vehicles, I might just bring our Star Racing page over. So basically what we've got here, we use star.racing.sc to basically register for one of our events each month. So each month we put up an event, and then we post here so that you can register and let us know that you're coming to the event. So we put in the kind of some sub rules we do for the practice event throughout the day. We put in a little bit of time start information here when invites are sent out, when we do the server launch and all that kind of stuff. The countdown timer is here, which is a day out by the looks of it. Oh no, that's correct. And then you'll see here we've got our races today. So we've got BaddPanda running today. Morganson, BloodEagle is actually a staff member. He was going to race, but he's going to help out. We've got some ground vehicle cameras we're going to run today as well. So they're going to fly around on Dragonflies or Noxes and do like ground camera work, which we've just started testing over the last couple of rounds. So BloodEagle and Momo are going to be running those today. We also have Mafi and Jeremy. I think Hero was going to come last week, but we had to postpone for a week, so he missed out this week. Same with West Sage. RP 20010. He is a very, very dedicated competitor and a Damo Rally champion. And obviously, yeah, he's very well practiced. He basically has almost attended every single practice event we've ever had. Sanji Sama was also very similar, and Alshenda. Those lads are constantly practicing with us, so keep an eye out for those. They're quite good. Lex and Symbiote, I'm pretty sure this is their first practice event today, so welcome guys. So they're going to be running with us today. So yeah, so that's Star.Racing, so we post everything there if you want to check out. I'm in the admin tool at the moment, but if you go to the normal website and go to races, you'll see, yeah, our races down here. Yeah, also while we're at it, keep an eye out. We got the Grey Cat social event, which we hold annually. This will be the third one we've had. We'll have some pretty big prizes. Usually we do some JRD and F prizes. Last year we gave away 3 Grey Cat kits. We're actually having a trophy, a Grey Cat diorama for that one this time around. Hey Bruce, how you doing, man? So keep an eye out for that. That should be quite large. We'll start promoting that over the next month. This photo here is from Daj Janita. If you know Daj, he did that photo for us last week. So he's done a little bit of a Photoshop on that Grey Cat for us, jumping out of a carrot. It's pretty cool. So yeah, keep an eye for the Grey Cat social next month if you want to check that out. You can join now. We'll have some of those prizes coming up soon. So we got the JRDNF Grey Cat trophy, which is basically a bit of a diorama. It's quite nice. So I would, yeah, you know, if you're listening and you want to win something very unique to Star Citizen, yeah, next month's the time to do it. So that's just a Grey Cat track race that we do. So yeah, we usually do like a 20-lap course, and it's a mystery course. So we all pack you up into a Caterpillar, we fly you out to a mystery location, and then the Caterpillar will act as the start gun. Doors will drop, races will go. We'll send out a map to you like on the day, yeah, it's super fun. It's super fun. So Binary and Swifty, and Lieutenant Dan's been in it. They all those guys raced last year and the year before. So check that out if you're into that. So let's just head back over to the guys and see how we're going. So it looks like Momo's running. He's trying his best to get some of these RCs done for us. I just want to see where he is. So we've got a couple here. So Foxy, where is that? So that's hanging out over near an outpost. I can't have Discord up, so I can't chat to the team. Yeah, Bio, get on board, mate. Get on board, Swifty. Okay, so Swifty's saying we're on final call for races. Let me just expand this window here. There we go, I can see chat better. Okay, cool. So your final call for races. Swift, if you're in chat, mate, and you can hear me, can you just let me know what the situation is with our Cyclone delivery? And then I can kind of understand, because I'm going to start a 10-minute timer to the beginning of this race. And then we can go from there. So we're currently watching. Princenza Foxy. So these are all Twitch feeds, guys. If you want to support any of these camera team members, go check out their Twitch feed. So Princenza_Foxy, new camera lady we got today, which is great. So she's having a bit of a test fly with our camera team, trying to add some more people to our camera crew, which is always welcome. If you are very interested in doing in-game cameras for us, exactly like this, join our Discord, Day Morale Discord. There's a looking for camera crew channel. Just post your name in there. I'll contact you and we can talk about it from there. So yeah, please do if you're very interested. So Foxy's trying this out today with us. She's going to be following a few of the races. Yeah, Swifty, what have we got, mate? Carrick is ready to depart. All right, so we've got the Carrick going to leave soon. So I might, what's Ross doing? What's our best camera for that? We'll go to Tumblr. Tumblr's got the back end, so we'll watch the Carrick take off. Freedom Prodigy, one of our camera guys, you might know him. He's running the Carrick for us today. And then once the foot race portion of the event today is over, he's going to switch back to cameras and he's going to jump back on the camera crew and I'll get him in. So yeah, well, it looks like we're going to head off soon. So we'll just soon as that Carrick lands, here we go. Heading off now. As soon as that Carrick lands, I'm going to start a 10-minute timer and we're going to get this underway. Alright, here we go. That took a little bit longer than expected just because of the bugs with the launch pads. So Momotaro and MrIbra, thanks so much, guys. They put in a lot of effort into organising different aspects of the race for us. So Freedom's doing a couple of spins here. And it could be a bug, but Freedom's garage door should be up, Swifty. I don't know if you can let me know that. It might be up for him, but he needs to close that because that's going to be our start gun for today. It might be shut because I know that bug on the Carrick happens. Sometimes the door looks open, but it's actually shut. It might just be a desync issue. So you can see we've got some support craft members coming in here. We got our security guys here as well. So we're just going to find a decent spot to depart. So what Freedom's doing is he's talking to Swifty at the moment. So that's why I believe why Swifty can't respond to me right now. They're setting up the 1 kilometer marker from the Carrick in between the Carrick and Shubin, which is Shubin's our first checkpoint. So what do we got here? Go back to Foxy. Sorting the door bug. Thanks, Swifty. Nice shot, Foxy. Nice shot. So they're just changing position here a little bit, yeah? Yeah, let's look at Freedom. So Freedom's looking for the 5 kilometer marker for us, talking to Swifty, getting that Cutlass Red. So Cutlass Red's a 1 kilometer marker. It's not really a checkpoint. It's just a marker for racers to pass. And as soon as they pass that Cutlass Red marker, they can open fire on each other, and they can kind of try and take out their competitors. If a competitor is killed during the first leg, they can respawn back at the Carrick and start the race again. So they can respawn as much as they like within the sprint portion of this leg, but as soon as they get to the Cyclones and begin the Cyclone part of this race today, they cannot respawn. So if they are killed by a competitor or crash out, they're removed from the race. So yeah, hopefully. It looks like Freedom's trying to be a bit tricky here, and he's trying to start this on the edge of a cliff. I do love your enthusiasm, Freedom, but just don't kill our racers at the start, buddy. Just don't kill them. Okay, so door won't close. Swifty, I might need you to have a chat. Can you hear? Just let me know if you can hear me. But what I might need you to get you to do, I'm going to start that 10-minute timer, mate. And just let Freedom know there's going to be a 10-minute timer running down on the stream. Oh, are they off, are they? They're going. Okay. There we go. Okay, race has started. Okay, looks like the guys... Because I've closed Discord, it's a little bit hard for me to talk to them at the moment. So race is underway. They're off. So they couldn't shut the door, so... looks like Freedom's landed, and as soon as he's landed, they've decided to make that the start gun. Yeah, 10-second timer, BB, 100%, mate, 100%. That was not the plan, but they've made a decision on the fly. So, So let's have a look here. Let's get back to the action. What am I doing? Okay, so we've got BloodEagle here. Okay, so what we're doing, they're looking for the Cutlass Red. Looks like we can see it up in the sky in the distance there. As soon as they get past that marker, they can attack each other. There you go. Swifty's hovering in the red just to let the racers know where he is. They'll pass that and then they'll start shooting at each other. So let's have a look here. What do we got? Switch over to Rossi. Oh, we got some big jumps here. Some big jumps. Alright, cool. Okay, we're well underway. So like I said, if someone dies during the combat portion of the... Oh, dude. Flipping. Let's switch out. What do we got here? We got ShipWrekk. Okay, so you see our cameras mostly running 85Xs up the back here. I don't know if you guys know, but the oxygen bug in the 85X is now fixed, which is fantastic. So you during the Daymar rally earlier in January, oh no, did you see that? guys, you're all over it. Bit of a camera collision there. You might notice a couple of desync issues here that will occur. It's just all part of the fun. But yeah, like I said, a camera person running an 85X used to have to stop, issue oxygen to themselves to actually fly the 85X. We no longer have to do that now. So yeah, that's really cool. Get some nice shots here from ShipWrekk. And we're on our way to the Cutlass Red. So we should see a little bit of combat, but at the moment we got two guys up here running the pack. We do have, apart from that list that I had, we had members of the Synchronizers rock up today as well. They joined the race this morning. This morning for me, being in Australia and all. So we get up at 5 a.m. to kind of get this underway over in Australia. Lucky I'm the only Australian on the team. So we got nice early start for me, and Synchronizers joined this morning. So okay, so here we go. Runners are running under the red now. Thanks, Swifty. So we should see some combat soon. So they should be prepared for some fire. So these three people in the lead of the pack. I'm going to check the rest of the pack in a minute, but let's just see if we get some combat here. Oh, I'm going to switch over to Blood. Where's Blood? There he is. Switch over to BloodEagle. Alright, so what have we got? So we're not seeing any combat. We're not seeing any combat just yet. Don't hit the races, man. Don't hit the races. Jeez. Alright, let's have a look at the grid. These two look like they're in the lead. I'll get some, once Swifty's got some time, I'll get him to give me some party markers and let me know who's actually in the lead. It's just a bummer because I'm not on Discord at the moment. So once I update my motherboard and CPU, I should be able to fill in for Crucian and Detox and Per Capita, and be able to actually have Discord open and communicate with the team a little bit easier. But I did close it because I don't know if you were here earlier, but you could see I had some serious frame rate issues at the start, so I had to kind of ditch Discord. As BioNuke suggested earlier, yeah, Discord's definitely doing some leakage there, some memory leak. So let's just have a look at the grid. What else? We got? So Freedom switched. I don't know. He switched to the M50. We got Freedom here getting some angles. So we've got two main leaders at the moment. Swifty, if you can let me know who's in the lead, man, if you get time, that'd be awesome. And just as you can see here, we've got... so I'll just go through our camera crew. We've got Rosseloh here. So Rosseloh and Tumblr were basically the two original camera guys who started the Daymar Rally with us. So they're very, very talented. They've had a lot of practice. So Rosseloh and Tumblr41, check out their Twitches if you want to check out what they do. Freedom Prodigy, you would have known. Most of you would probably know Freedom Prodigy. Freedom came in not long after Rosseloh and Tumblr. So he's got some action here. We got some combat action. We're in the shadows here. These guys are really tight. I have a feeling they might be maybe from the same organization. That might be why they're not actually fighting each other. So Freedom Prodigy, yeah, check out his channel as well. He is a very, very talented pilot. Very, very talented pilot. Combat pilot, camera pilot. Check out his stream too. And we've got ShipWrekk, who's also very, very cool. So ShipWrekk's only been on board with us just since the start of the year. But he's been with us every practice run throughout the year. He's doing a very good job. He gets some really good shots. Reminds me of Rosseloh. Rosselow's kind of camera work. So we do have a pack there. I know some desync issues there, but we have a pack of at least 3 leading this up with not a lot of combat at the very beginning. Oh, that's a nice shot over that hill. That desync makes foot racing look pretty funny. So he's got some nice shots there. No real placings yet. Foxy's on 2nd place and BloodEagle's on 1st place. Thank you, Swifty. So let's just have a quick look at BloodEagle. So he's your 1st place runner here. So as you can see, we don't have Shubin in the purview quite yet, but he's running right next to somebody. So I think Foxy might be checking that person out. There it is, out of the shadows. So as you can see, I don't know, with Planetech V4, we've got Shubin's in quite a boring position. Actually, pretty much all the outposts are in a much more uninteresting like landscape layout. Everything's quite flat now. Shubin's flat, Eager's flat, Wolf Point, they all sit on a flat location, which kind of makes the checkpoints a little bit less interesting. But we do have a much more varied terrain, which is quite nice. As you can see here, it's quite unique. There's lots of dips, a lot more rocks, a lot more rock formations, which is interesting. It's just that, I don't know, I think they may be changing that with the update to the ShipWrekks and the zone locations, and they might be updating how those outposts sit in the land, and we might see some updates to the landscape that the outposts sit on. Hopefully, fingers crossed, because Wolf Point sat on like a pretty high cliff space, and it looked really cool when races came in. Eagers Flats was sitting cropped on top of this little hill, which looked quite nice. Shubin was kind of in a valley wrapped around by mountains, and it looked really cool. But now they're all just sitting in really flat locations. So I think they're going to, definitely bio. They're going to need a drink, mate. So I'll just do a shout out to Quantum Jump Medical as well. They're on board today. So Quantum Jump Medical have they joined us for our Hearst and Hurt Locker first kind of test event start of this month. And basically, they have a food van. So that their in-game job for us is a food van and a respawn point. So they have Cutlass Reds, and they bring out the Ursas, and they bring out food and drinks for races as well. So they can, it's like a top-up. So, you know, we need a lot of that kind of stuff when you do races, especially in the Daymar Rally. And they bring it out to Shubin, so people can actually pick up equipment, food, drink. People can respawn if they accidentally die due to bugs or any other situations when setting up for the rally or practice events like that. So yeah, Quantum Jump Medical, check them out. If you need food and medical services for your stream, go and check Quantum Jump Medical out. They can help you out. It just makes it easier for our organisers and staff if we don't have to worry about those kinds of things, because we are doing other little things. Like you'll see here with Momotaro, he's still working very hard in the background, getting us all these spare Cyclones. So while the race is going on, Momo and Ibra are off at another landing pad, you know, setting up a whole bunch of other Cyclones for us so that we have enough Cyclones to run the portion of the leg. So they're really gunning it to get some spare Cyclones ready to make sure we have enough for the races. So I think they have a little bit of time. Because I haven't even seen Shubin come into view yet. Alright, cool. Thanks, Swifty. So Swifty's saying Cutlass Red is now marking the edge of the armistice where racers will transfer to Cyclones for the next leg of the race. Hey, Swifty, I don't know if you got any distance on the lead runner from Shubin and how many kilometers they have left to Shubin. Be interesting to see if Momo and Ibra can get back with their spare Cyclones. Once again, let me know if you've got any major frame drop issues, or the music's too loud, or the mic levels are weird. It's the first time I've streamed in like months. 500 meters for the lead team. Oh my god. Okay, we should have enough. Who's on the lead? Mark, is BloodEagle still on the lead? Let's go back to Blood. Okay, 900, so about a kilometer. Excellent. Okay, so about a bit under a kilometer for our lead runner to get back to Shubin Mining Facility, and then we can start the Cyclone portion. So we should see Shubin coming into our view pretty soon, maybe over this edge. We've got some ships in the background over there, so I'm assuming that's probably our Shubin position. Not a lot of combat, which is surprising, because Run with Kane was just littered with combat. There was so much combat. So we haven't seen a lot of combat between the runners, which is, yeah, I was hoping there'd be a bit more. Okay, so we're following BloodEagle and we're following the leader at the moment. I'm not attached to Discord. I had to close it because I had some frame rate issues, as I mentioned before, so I can't get a running feed from the camera crew, which is a bit of a shame because they can kind of see who's in position. So we're going to follow BloodEagle over this crest here. There you go. There's Shubin in the distance, so he's getting real close. We're about to start the Cyclone leg of our race today. So if you've just joined us, we are doing a 5 kilometer foot race to Shubin Mining Facility, and then we are running Cyclones on a 92 kilometer leg from Shubin Mining Facility to Eagle Flats. So we'll get our first runner here. He's done very well. He's ahead of the pack. There was 2 people close behind him, so hopefully they're not too far behind to enter the Cyclones. Let's just get a quick look at who else might be in second position. Where's Princess? There's Foxy. Okay, so Foxy. I think Foxy should be on second place, I think. You will notice some desync issues. So we might see our racer pop in soon. I can't quite see the racer. Alright, let's switch back. Okay, so I'm gonna stay with BloodEagle because they're coming into Shubin right now. So we're gonna see some Cyclone start action soon. So we've got ships everywhere. There'll be a stack of ships behind our runner here. Support craft, security, camera crew. There's ships galore. So let's just see. So we've lined up some Cyclones onto a landing pad here. They're gonna jump in, take that Cyclone, and make their way over to Eagle Flats. I can't even see the Cyclones right now. So Sync is in the lead. Synchronizers are in the lead. Here we go. There's a couple here. Where's the rest? We need some more Cyclones. There's one. Okay, let's see which he's going to the one he spawned, I assume. Where's his Cyclone? Just if he needs to take a Cyclone, just let him take one. Swifty, if you need to let him know. Got another racer. Unless he's looking for the one that he spawned. Tell him to just take any Cyclone, man. I don't want him running around for no reason. We've got more on the way. We got 2 races completely headless. So Sync they spawned a bunch of Cyclones beforehand, so they should have. Are they fighting each other? Is this a fist fight? Okay, we got 3 races here. They're getting in together. Let's see what happens with that. Alright, who else we got coming in? Oh, we got Cyclone's already gone. Whoa, my apologies. Rosseloh's following a Cyclone now. I missed that one. Alright, they're off. Okay, Cyclones are off. RP, of course. RP's taken a funny angle on the run, and he's got into Shubin first. You gotta keep an eye out for this guy. Member of the Exiles, very, very, very competent competitor. He's with us every practice run. He's a Damo Rally champion. It doesn't surprise me he's in the lead. So he's well off. So he's probably in the lead at the moment. Let's just check out what's going on here. BloodEagle's... I think BloodEagle might also be on him. I just want to see. So we got... Oh no, it's a different person. So BloodEagle, we got 2 Cyclones underway. Yeah, go RP. Yeah, huge lead advantage. Nailed his transfer to the Cyclone, 100%. So we got 2 Cyclones underway from the running after the running portion. I just want to see what's going on here with Momo. Okay, he's bringing Cyclones back. Alright, Freedom's following a guy. He's still running in here. So we've still got a couple on foot coming in. Just if you are just joining us now, there was some serious queuing issues with the vehicle launch pads here. So we're trying to bring some over. And just to not delay the stream so much, because it's only that Starfarer there is just bringing a bunch of Cyclones now. So to not delay the stream, we started the foot leg, which has only taken a pretty short period of time. So not even 30 minutes, about 30 minutes. Oh no, not even that. Probably 20 minutes. 20 minutes. I didn't get to start my timer because they did the start without me. There goes another Cyclone. So we've got at least 3 underway right now. BloodEagles, they've stopped. Let's have a look. BloodEagles following, I think, 2nd place, and they've stopped. Did they DC? Maybe they DC'd, mate. It's a funny reason to just be sitting there. Okay, here we go. They're off again. That's fun. Okay, that's 2nd place. RP, I think Rosseloh's on RP. Yep, he is. Okay, so RP doesn't have his headlights on. A little bit hard to see. There we go. Oh, he's down. What's going on? We got a lot of pausing Cyclones. This is a weird thing. Did he lose a wheel? I don't see lost wheels. What's he doing? Oxygen? Maybe oxygen. Might be his oxy. Let's see. Might take off soon. Yep, I reckon it's oxygen. Alright, he's off. Cool. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3 Cyclone races. Maybe 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4. Maybe 5. We got 5. We got 5th here. Okay, Jeremy. We got Tumblr here following Jeremy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we got 4. Cool. I just read global chat real quickly. Something about disinfectant. Very funny. Okay, looks like we got a lot of people in their Cyclones now. We managed to sort out our lack of Cyclones with the launchpad bug. As you can see down the bottom here, Momo and Ibra are working hard in the background to bring spares, which is fantastic. So hopefully we can get some more out to people, which is really good. So very thankful for those guys. So we have a bit of a briefing before we start each practice event. Everyone kind of gets a job. It looks like Ibra and Momo got the hardest job today, and they had to go and get more Cyclones for us. So thanks very much, guys. That's great. So they're working hard in the background to sort that out. Let's have a look over here what's happening with Freedom. But I would still assume that RP is in the lead out here in the dark on his way to Eagle Flats. So yeah, Eagle Flats, to find Eagle Flats, especially in the dark, support crew is pretty integral. RP probably knows the course quite well and can probably do it without support, which is a huge advantage. There's no pausing, you just go straight there. So yeah, he's on that, which is cool. Let's follow Freedom here. Freedom's got the lights on, so he's going backwards. We got a racer in reverse. This is the first. I don't think I've seen anyone do it completely in reverse. That's some serious talent. Yeah, there's probably a new thing. Oh, he's flipping. Nah, he's cool. There, you get some more speed. Oh, straight into a rock. Oh, that looks painful. It looks really painful. Okay, cool. So he's probably going to get back up soon. Wheels are pretty much almost indestructible these days, and I think hopefully CIG saw the sheer amount of rocks that they put into a lot of the moons now, and gave us a bit more durability on our vehicles, which is lovely because it was very frustrating to continuously spawn support. So he's got a bit of an issue here, and if he knows what he's doing, he'll know how to flip it. There's a way to flip your vehicle if you don't already know. Either that, or he's got his support crew on his way, and they'll give him another one. Okay, so RP's in the dark, in the lead. Paused? He's paused? What's he got here? Hit a gigantic rock. Okay. Yeah, RP's fresh. He's cruising. Okay, he's back on. Alright. Oh, this guy's flip. We'll check him out in a minute. We got Foxy and Freedom on the flipper. Swifty, if you get a chance, mate, can you just go through each camera crew member and make sure they're following different people, just so I'm not... I think they are. It looks like they are. They're all the drivers are doing slightly different things, but sometimes there's a little bit of a lag between each stream, and I could be completely wrong. Freedom's doing a scan. Here we go. What do we got here? We got a support replacement here. So it looks like someone's flipped their vehicle. They can't recover it, and they're going to issue a new Cyclone to their racer. All right, so Swifty's head on. He's at Eager, which is our finish line today, and he's going to determine the winner. To win the leg today, or to win a Daymar rally as well, you need to cross both thresholds of the outpost door. So Eager Flats is checkpoint 1 in the Daymar rally. It's also our finish line today. When you pass an outpost to finish, you need to go through both door thresholds. You can't just go in the first door and think that you've won. I've seen it plenty of times. It's clear in the rules. You need to cross both thresholds of an outpost and get in fully inside the outpost. Once you cross that second threshold, that line there is the actual finish. So hopefully we'll see a bit of that today. This guy's definitely having some issues. Yeah, sorry, I can't keep you guys up to date so much on the races. I'm not connected to the race, the camera team. Normally I have a camera team feed here, and they just feed me information. But I can't use Discord today just because I had a lot of CPU issues. I told most of you already, but I'm also I'm just filling in for our streamers today. Yeah, BB88 says like with musical chairs, you might fight over last year. Yeah, man, 100%. Yeah, I reckon so. BB88. Okay, so yeah, Foxy's following Symbiote, and I think their stuff area is trying to do the old turtle trick and use the nose to flip, so they might be able to support vehicles, and mostly because we were a little bit unable to spawn most of our Cyclones today, which is unfortunate. Let's see how we go here. This is always fun to watch. He'll either explode or he'll flip. But if you're an experienced racer, the Starfarer will explode. Nah, it's probably a little bit more durable. But if you're an experienced racer, you can flip your vehicle. It's a lot easier to do on Ursa, mind you, because you have the rear door as well, which helps a lot. He looks like he might be pretty stuck though. He's trying hard. Let's see what's going on with our leaders. So yeah, RP is just well on his way. He's cruising. So I reckon he'll probably get there. Probably looking at about 10 to 15 minutes. We'll see Eagle Flats come into purview. And we've got Tumblr. Tumblr's following second race. I think BloodEagle's person is in second. So BloodEagle is following second place here. They're also doing very well, navigating the terrain very well. And you never know, we've seen it 1,000 times, if the leader just has an accident and it can just either put you well behind or completely end your race. So hitting a rock, exploding, flipping can pause you for long periods of time. So you can see changes in the lead quite regularly. So we'll see what happens here. But it looks like everybody's on somebody. Let's see how our flipper's going. He's back up. Is he back up? He might be back up. I think we're good. Taking it very slow. Trying to dodge those rocks. Okay, he's doing his thing. All right, nice. Okay, I think 1 and 2 both. We got some rock faces here. Boom, RP just gunning that cliff face. And we've got Crusader rising in the background. It's very beautiful. If we didn't have our spawn bug at the launch pads, we probably would have had a day race, but we got held behind a little bit. We would have fallen into nighttime, but we would have had at least a portion of it that was daytime, or a bit more of it. It's always it's always awe-inspiring to see the rotation of Crusader and the sun coming through. It just looks so good sometimes. Yeah, but that night leg, the night leg of the demo rally is brutal. So yeah. All right, let's see what's happening. What do we got? Second place with BloodEagle. So they mustn't be too far behind RP. Hopefully, we'll see some lights close by soon. Sick view on Ross. Yeah, sure is. We got here. So they've flipped. Oh no. We've got another flipper. So you see that stuff there in the distance? There's another racer just off to the left there. So we got they're not too far from each other, but this is obviously going to put this racer behind considerably. I'm not sure if everyone brought a support craft today, so we'll see what happens here. That Starfarer is not his support crew. Alright, I just want to keep checking the grid because I just don't want to miss the Eager Flats when Eager Flats comes in. So okay, so it looks like Momo and MrIbra finished, and they're onto like roaming cameras now. They helped out getting the Cyclones ready. Alright. Yeah, look at that Crusader in the background. It's cool. Okay, so El Shender's a team, so I know he's probably support. Yeah, so you can see RP there. So RP's about 8 kilometers away. So he's pretty much well ahead. BloodEagle there is 1600. So it looks like second place is about 6.5 Ks behind the leader. So RP has quite a large lead. Crusader rising with the mountains in the foreground. It's very cool. Very, very cool. Alright, so if you've just joined us, we are doing what we call the run and ride practice event today. So we had a 5 kilometer sprint on foot to Shubin, and then now we're doing the Cyclone leg of our event today, which is about 92 kilometers from Shubin to Eager Flats, all in the Cyclone. So we're well into the Cyclone portion of our event today. We've got RP20010 up in the lead, frequent racer, the demo rally and practice events that we hold. And if you're interested in taking part in a practice event, you can go to star.racing.sc. Let me bring that up for you. Star.racing.sc. Let's go to my races. This is probably going to kill my frames. Hopefully not. Yeah, you can go to star.racing.sc. We have all our races listed up here, and you can register for any of our races and add your name to the list down here. So what start.racing.sc does for us, it allows you to register for any race, or any organizer can post a race and you can register for anybody's race. It isn't just for Demo Rally and Ammo Esports events. Anyone can do this, and this also allows us to actually put profiles in here for races, so we can actually talk about races. You can put in your own wallpapers and all your details, anything that you've earned and won. It's actually going to keep track of all the races that you've done for us in the past. So yeah, so that's kind of why we're using Startup Racing. It was a way to kind of be able to splash up racers who are participating in our events. It's just kind of a bit of a work in progress, but it is kind of getting there. RP here, his page isn't working, so like I said, a couple of little bugs. So RP's actually in the lead at the moment. Let's see if Alshenda's... Oh, we've got a couple of issues there. But anyway, it works pretty much all the time. So just you can head on to startupracing.sc, go to races, and you can register for any of those races. So check that out. Back to the action here. What we got? So, RP's had a bit of a stack. Sorry about that. RP is paused for now. Let's see what he does in this gigantic black patch. Here we go. Okay, that might be tricky. We'll see what he does. Let's see what an experienced Daymar Rally contestant can do, shall we? He's climbing. Oh, he's close to flipping. That's dangerous stuff. He's doing a wheelie all the way up a cliff. Is he going to climb this cliff? Isn't there not another way around, RP? Cliff jumping. Man, that's pretty cool. Right, RP, mate, you're about... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he's going to go around. That's a good idea. Very careful to not flip. Well done, mate. Well done. That's not easy to do. So you probably got about 6Ks of lead time, mate. So you got a little bit of time here. Swifty, if you get time, mate, just if you can see if we can find out who's in first, second. Obviously RP's in first, but second and third would be cool. I'm gonna flip over to Freedom really quick. See if he's kind of trying to check out the pack. We got so those are our actual camera crew members there. RP at the front looks like BloodEagle's on second place. Tumbler's on third place. ShipWrekk's on fourth. Okay, there we go. Thanks, Freedom. That might do it. So BloodEagle's on second here. So this is second place. So we'll see if we can spot some lights in the distance or support craft in the distance. Give you a little bit of an idea where RP might be in comparison to second place. But from last check, he's about 6.5 kilometers away. But RP just had that pause, and he might lose a little bit of that distance. Symbiote is second. Okay, so we got RP 20010 in first place, Symbiote in second. So this is Symbiote's first race with us today, so well done, mate. Keep it up. Keep it up. Yeah, that was some serious talent from RP there. That was very good. So Crusader's rising quite quickly. Oh, a bit of a stack there. Alright, Symbiote's in second. Just want to make sure we don't miss Rosseloh coming into Eager Flats here. I don't have any Discord feed coming into me, so I'm not receiving any information apart from what Swifty's sending to me via Twitch chat, which is unfortunate. So Tumbler's in third, so this person's in third at the moment. They're flipping. They're flipping. Close, 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 close. So I might just give a shout out to our sponsors at the moment. So I'll switch over to my sponsor overlay. And yeah, and you know, Ultima is kind of hosting us up until August of this year. So Ultima Energy was our major supporter for the Daymar Rally. But we had Daedalus Initiative, Exiles, GHI, Talons and Yacht Club also as primary sponsors for our divisions. And all of our sponsors help fund our prizes and everything that we do. Helps fund us to go to CitizenCon and get printed material done so that we can represent ourselves at CitizenCon. It's always good to meet a community. We do get quite a large influx of Daymar Rally registrations for our January rally. So CitizenCon is an excellent time to talk to the community and invite some people to register for the race. And if you did get to see us over in Manchester, you would have seen our trophies made by JRD&F, John Ray Design and Fabrication. So yeah, we got what do we got? Oh god, what are they? The aluminium and copper trophies. So brass trophies. So they are quite heavy, and I couldn't actually bring them back. Yeah, BB, I saw you there, bro. You would have seen the trophies they make. I don't know if you got to hold them, but they're super heavy. Super heavy. So I couldn't actually bring them back to Australia to post. So JRD&F still have the 2950 trophies with them to send because due to COVID-19, due to COVID-19, the air freight costs have gone up 300%. So we're a little bit behind on getting the prize out to people, but be assured we will get them. Yeah, they're super heavy. It would have cost me $1,800 to fly them back on the flight with me home. So I had to leave them at JRDNF. Unfortunately, I brought some back for the previous year, but they still got the 2950 trophies to send. They're actually the goldish looking ones. They're 8 kilograms each. 8 kilos. They're super heavy, super heavy. The aluminium ones are much lighter. The aluminium's obviously not as dense, but yeah, they're very heavy. Okay, so we're well into nighttime right now, and it's quite dark, but RP's still in the lead. Actually, sorry, let me just flip back. What have we got here? ShipWrekk's got a nice little view of the horizon, so we might be able to see. You'll see. So we got here. I can see lots of headlights. So ShipWrekk's got for quite a high aerial view here, and you should be able to see kind of the distances between the teams. It does help these aerial views. I think Dajaneta was doing some of these shots in the rally from the VIP cockpits as well, but I can see 2 races here. So ShipWrekk's on 4th place, so he might be sitting back, looking at a 4th place position, upwards to Tumblr's position in 3rd there, so we might be a fair well behind 1st and 2nd. You can see here we got the support craft following their driver nice and closely. If anything happens, we got 2 ships. Oh, we got a camera ship down there. Oh, so this might actually be another racer. Apologies. This might be 3rd or 2nd. So ShipWrekk's just giving us some overall shots here, not particularly following a placement. That's cool. There's really nice vision there from ShipWrekk. Let's see what. Let's just check in with 1st place to see if he's getting close to Eager. He'll just come up on Eager. Hey Bolfin, how you doing? Bolfin says, I can't wait till we can repair vehicles, have cargo with spare tyres and parts. That way we can have meet points, do maintenance like they do in the Baja races in Mexico. Let me just flip over to the map and we'll just have a quick chat about that. Bolfin, if that's how you say your name. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. So you see on our map here, we actually include in the when Star Citizen is released, the plan is to have exactly that. And at the moment, we've got Starfarers listed as kind of our checkpoints, which we may still have Starfarers there, but my kind of plan is to have Hercules roll in, roll out garages at checkpoints halfway between each major leg, so that you can restock, refuel, repair. Your support vehicles will be able to do that for you on the fly, but if you're running low on resources and you run smaller support craft, because a lot of people do run cutlasses and freelancers as support as well, and there will be stop-off points, and I'm sure Quantum Jump Medical might get involved, and we'll have maybe places where you can respawn. But once we have the ability to have these things in place, like refueling and repair, we'll definitely be holding those stop-off locations, mate. So check that out. Also, you'll notice here, checkpoint 2, we've got the Betty as well. Checkpoint 2, that's going to be like a kind of a leader chaser mechanic we want to add, where people have to find a particular item on somewhere hidden on the reclaimer, just to give other people in the pack a little bit of a chance to kind of catch leaders because it's such a long race. Just giving someone the opportunity to catch the leaders is the idea. And we'll continue to test that mechanic throughout the course of development. But we're definitely intending to have the repair, refill, restock locations. We'll have about we'll have 3 of them if you include checkpoint 2. There'll be 3 of those locations throughout the course. And it's about 360 kilometers, so yeah, we definitely want to do that, and we will continue to test those as they come in, just like we're testing out the running portion. The whole idea behind today's practice event was, and especially after running the Run with Kane event, it was important for us to just continue to try out different mechanics and try and add entertainment to the stream. So we added a running portion because if I thought maybe if you can sprint to your vehicle to start, add just a little bit more entertainment, change the pack a little bit more combat. But we didn't see any combat today. But with the Run with Kane event in April, we definitely saw quite a bit of combat from the foot races. So yeah, we're just following Rosseloh here. He's doing quite well. From last check, he's probably about 6 kilometers ahead. He might have actually added a bit of extra distance to his lead. So BloodEagle should be chasing second place. Let's just have a quick look at BloodEagle. This Symbiote is in second place here. This is Symbiote racing. Let's just see if we can get a sneak peek of how far away RP is if we get a bit more angle on the camera here. We might not. But anyway, that's Symbiote in second place. Here we go. A little bit angle on the horizon here. I can't see any support craft in the distance, so I'd say RP has quite a considerable lead. I'm just going to switch to Freedom because Freedom's doing pips for me. He's at the back here by the looks of it. Yeah, Swifty, if you're still in chat, mate, do you know what Freedom's up to? You know what he's he's got Prince Senza under him, but it looks like he's doing an overview for me. So Prince Senza is one of our camera guys down there, otherwise known as Foxy, down there following Lex Nil, which is a new racer registered today. And yeah, we're looking at the pack in the distance. Obviously, you know, we usually have close to a full server when we do the practice events. That's why it's also quite important to register at starracing.sc. You can follow us on Twitter and you can follow us in Discord, and you should get those notifications on when those races get announced and when you can register. But before we, you know, kind of got a little bit more popular, we just kind of invited people along and tried to fit them into a server, but that no longer really works. So we do need you to register to attend. Otherwise, yeah, if we do fill a server, I will have to actually, you know, decline you to enter, unless we can fill 2, which is, you know, always possible. For the DMR Rally 2950, we filled 8 servers, 8 complete servers. One of them obviously was lacking in a bit of numbers, so I think we were running about 380 attendees. That includes staff, security, competitors. We ran, almost 8 full servers in January for the DMR Rally just gone. So extremely busy, a lot of coordination. The rosters are very tight. Security roster is very tight. It's all very tight. So if you want to register for the DMR Rally, you can do that at damarrally.com and register there. You will notice if you do register, the Carrack is still in the list for support vehicles. Oh, that's a big ass slide jump there. Wow. The Carrack is in the list for support craft. We are going to remove that. We don't have really a way to kind of prevent drivers being respawned on the Carrack or Cutlass Red, so we're not including those 2 vehicles as a support craft. But yeah, I guess when the Cutlass Red came in, we were like, you know, how can we use medical? We may well use it in those checkpoints I was talking about earlier. But at the moment, we use Quantum Jump Medical to look after our staff spawning, to help out there. And we did a little bit of respawning of the Carrack earlier too, because in the foot race portion of the league today, if you died, you could restart your race. If you got any questions in chat, just type it. I've got it all here. I'm happy to have a conversation with you guys while we're checking this out. I just want to check in on RP, our leader. Just make sure he hasn't hit Eager Flats yet. RP is heading to Eager Flats, which is our finish line today. Some lights in the distance there. I wonder who that might be. Anyway, RP is well ahead of the pack. He's around 6 kilometers ahead of second. He might have gained more distance. I haven't had a check on that distance in a little bit. We've got some lights in the distance here. This could be Eager. He could be coming up on Eager Flats right now. RP could be coming into first position as we speak. Or that could just be a random ship. So obviously with ground vehicles, if you're not close enough, it's really quite hard to kind of find where the outposts are without scanning, but you have to be kind of close. So support craft is an integral part of racing in the DMR Rally to kind of give you the correct direction, because without it, you can't see markers very well. We have in the past relied on party members to act as markers, but for the DMR Rally, we don't do that. Support craft is integral. We do have a couple of solo. We have had a couple of solo races in the past, and it's very difficult, but it's always fun to watch the solo racer. So there's a massive cliff in front of RP right now. He did handle the last one pretty well. This one actually looks almost exactly the same as the other one. He's going up to the left side here, going to dodge. He's not going to try and climb that like last time. He would lose he would lose some pace on his second place. He's a wild driver. Okay, Freedom's following Jeremy and Symbiote. So Symbiote was in second place. Is Jeremy, are they in the same vehicle? Are they Swifty? Let's check out. Let's see, here we go. Let's follow Freedom for a little bit. It's got some nice, tight, close camera work here for us. So am I right? Symbiote's still in second place. BloodEagle was following second place. So Symbiote's a new racer to our events, and he is proving to be a talented driver. It's not easy to keep up with RP. RP is like legit elite. Like he's off the chain. So he's doing very well. I don't know if we noticed, but RP took a completely different path from all the other foot races earlier in the race, and he just kind of came out of nowhere, and he was already in his Cyclone and gone before he even kind of knew that he was doing it. So. Yeah, so RP's from Exiles. So we have 2 Exile members on crew today. RP's racing, and Momotaro was helping getting those Cyclones packed up for us with MrIbra. Thank you to those guys for helping out and getting those extra Cyclones to us. That's very, very much appreciated. Yeah, so our security today, let me just flip back to RP. I want to make sure I don't miss the Eager Flats run. He's still going. Yeah, so our security today is run by Frontier 17 and Legacy. And we got Whitesnake kind of helping out with us today as well. Whitesnake's a bit of a legend. So we're very much appreciative. Frontier 17 and their collaborators have been with us almost since the beginning. Very, very much a big part of the staff at Demerali. So RP's still, killing it. We've got some really dark vision today. It's very much a majority of a nighttime race today. So yeah, a lot of darkness, a lot of flashlights. It's not ideal. Some races are pretty cool. This does make it very, very difficult for navigating the sheer amount of rocks. But you will notice that not every rock has collision, and a good racer will know what rocks they can and can't hit, and they know to pass through some instead of trying to dodge everything that they can see. So, collision, and just knowing the bugs for a race is also a huge part of racing at the moment. One day everything will be kind of locked down, but at the moment, our most talented racers are the ones that race like ground vehicles regularly and kind of know the interim bugs between patches. And RP is definitely one of those people. So we're going to head back to Freedom because I'm pretty sure he's on second place right now. RP is 30 kilometers from finish, so he's 2/3 of the way complete on the Cyclone leg of the run. Okay, there you go. Wow, he's got like a 29 kilometer lead on second. 29? Oh no, sorry. Team Sinker's 40 kilometers to finish. So Team Sinker in second. So he's only got the 10 kilometer lead there. Apologies, I missed that first one, Swifty. So yeah, Team Sink, RP in first, Team Sink in second, Symbiote's in third. Apologies. So Team Sink doing well in second place there. That was a big hit. It looked like he ended there. Did he explode? I don't know. Surely not. Cyclones are pretty tough. Yeah, crash on Freedom for sure. He's crashed out? Is he dead? If he dies during the Cyclone leg, he is out of the race. He's gone. Is he gone? Gone? Oh, out of the race. Symbiote, third place, dead. Gone. Out of the race. Gee, he did explode. Ouch. Alright. Well, thanks for coming down, guys. That was really cool. That was their first race today. I think they just hit just a few too many rocks by the sounds of it. Let's go back here. Let's get some other vision on some of our other team members here. I'm just going to see what Momo's up to. He's also acting as camera crew for us today, which is great. He's in Origin 300 series. He might be helping out with the back of the pack, maybe. Let's just see. Freedom's doing a scan for me. We'll see what we got coming up here. So it's ShipWrekk. ShipWrekk's doing an overview. We'll check that in a minute. BloodEagle is up in the lead of the pack there. Rosselow's up ahead of him. Rosselow's on RP. BloodEagle's on second or third there with Sync. Yeah, second was Sync. I think Freedom's looking for third place, so we'll just leave him there for a bit. Let's have a look at ShipWrekk. So you can see our camera team here. We've got Rosseloh up in the corner here, Tumblr 41 here, Freedom Prodigy, ShipWrekk, BloodEagle, Princenza, Foxy, new camera crew member today. Good to have her along for her first run. She's doing very well. And we got Momo down here. Momo generally doesn't run cameras. He just he's very much a staff support member, event organizer. But he's looks like he might be just helping out here with a little bit of camera work, just to fill in for us. I'm gonna get some nice shots here from Foxy. You can see there. So you got your staffer doing the lighting for each team here, just kind of helping them with the navigating the landscape of the terrain. It's very cool. I love these large external shots. You can see the mist just coming through the mountains there in this beautiful game we all love. Daymar's definitely our home. We have just started if you didn't notice, we did release a trailer for the Hearst and Hurt Locker in the last couple of weeks. And we have done a test event. We have another test event coming up next month, early next month, and we are aiming to get as many contestants as we can to try out our Battle Royale style event that we have called the Hearst and Hurt Locker, which is actually held on the Hurston moon of Magda. So just keep that in mind. It's not actually on Hurston, it's on Magda. And we've been scouting additional craters to find the best one, something that has a little bit more cover for kind of foot race combat people. But you can take a civilian ground vehicle and you can fight on foot or in vehicle or both, and it's the last person standing event. So yeah, Hearst and Hurt Locker, check that out. I'll have something up on Startup Racing very, very soon just to announce the registration platform for that. I'll probably do that in the next 48 hours. But we're aiming to have the next one with a lot more competitors so we can really test out a large scale amount of people. So if you do have the time, please come and check that out. It would be good to get as much assistance as we can. Getting that ready. So that will the actual event itself will be held in October on the 24th. Now that CitizenCon isn't occurring, we're going to hold something around CitizenCon time. That's going to be the Hearst and Hurt Locker. We also have, I don't know if you guys have heard, the Bad Token Race Club is a subsidiary kind of offshoot of the original Damo Rally crew, which is kind of run by a few people like Momotaro, MrIbra, Jafan, and quite a few other members. And they run monthly, fortnightly events, and they hold races every fortnight. So if you want to practice different styles of racing events, then go and check out Bad Token Race Club. They have a website. Go and check that out. And you can join their Discord, and if you want to race a little bit more regularly, you want to add something to your race schedule, they have plenty of stuff, and they try and do it alternate weekends to what the Damo Rally does their practice events on. So if you really time your calendar well, you can race every weekend with our community, which is very, very cool. So thanks to Bad Token Race Club for holding those additional racing events for us, which is so cool. And as you can see, Foxy's getting some really nice atmospheric vision here of the race. Very cool. So we're going to flip back over here. We're going to check on our first place competitor, RP, doing some donuts on his way to Eagle Flats there. So last check, he was 30Ks out. I would say he probably closer to 26-ish, 25 maybe a little bit better. But yeah, like Swifty says, we because we're holding additional events like the Hearst and Hurt Locker and Stanton 7, which is going to be our league racing event in the future, we have started an esports organization called Atmo Esports, which we haven't launched yet. We will launch it in the coming months. We are preparing all of our social platforms, and you may see some changes and some design changes to a lot of our platforms. I gotta go. Sorry, I'm switching games. BloodEagle. What do you got on Blood? Blood's doing a switch. Switch happening. Yep. Oh wow, Sanji's saying RP's 14 kilometers away. Thank you, Sanji. Where are you, Sanji? Where are you, man? Did you get busted? Yeah, I'm staying on this cam, Swifty. Cheers, mate. Although, please keep in mind, I've got RP not too far away from Ego. He's really moving. Bloody, this is a switch on second position. So these guys are in second. This is Synchronizers trying to get a second position here. And they're off. And they're off with their replacement vehicle. So just like the Damo Rally rules, we are going by the majority of the Damo Rally rules for this. We've just added a couple of things. Sanji, buddy. So Sanji's at Ego. So Sanji, oh, look at that crash, man. I just looked away for a second. Did they just crash just then? Or was that the previous crash? That thing is on fire. Go back to what RP? I don't know what I'm talking about. Who am I going back to, Swifty, real quick, mate? Back to BloodEagle or back to Rosseloh? They still got their replacement vehicle, so it must have been their crash vehicle. Camera, RP camera, thank you. RP, what happened to RP? Is RP okay? So what do we got here? We got Ego. Is this Ego? Yep. So Ego Flats. Is it Ego? I can't really tell. It must be, right? Yeah. Cool. Crash on Rosselow's cam. Damn. Okay. We got crash on RP. Is RP out? Is RP out of the race? Or can he get a replacement? I'm not sure if RP was running a support crew today. I didn't check with him. So if he crashed, he's probably out, which means Synchronizers can come in and take first. And he was probably, what, about 10Ks away after that last update from Sanji? Yeah, okay, Sanji's lost his marker. Okay, he might be out. So Rosselow's sitting at Eagle Flats right now. We're just waiting on confirmation. Yeah, our finish line. I'm waiting on confirmation of RP's position. He may be out. Yeah, RP died in the crash. RP is out. Synchronizers are going to take this second position here. Part of Team Sync died in the last crash. Are they running a second competitor? I think they are. Let's go to BloodEagle here. He's on Team Sync right now. So Team Sync earlier on 40, I'd say they're probably closer to 24 Ks. Okay, 24 Ks away. That should be Team Sync. That's pretty accurate. That should be about right. You got BloodEagle here on Team Sync. Now that RP's out, Team Sync look like they might be able to take first place here. Yeah, like I said, anything can happen. Like yeah, RP's crashed. He'll be devastated. He was so far ahead of the pack. He's all over it. We got some nice shots here coming from ShipWrekk. Yeah, see, this is why we pay our camera crew, but we don't actually pay them. That was a joke, but they're very good. They're very good. Look at these beautiful shots. Nice slow-mo, clean Atmo shots. Sometimes these shots here, you can still see the races kind of coming through. It's really cool. Nice shot, mate. Okay, so they're still racing. We've still got good 20 Ks left on our now first place, which is Team Sync has taken first place. Wonder who Momo's on. I think my guess is he's down the back of the pack. I could be wrong. Swifty, I don't know if you can get an update on actually how many competitors we have left. If I count correctly, we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 3, maybe 4. So Freedom's on a member now. Yeah, so Sanchi's saying three groups. Whoa, we hit that crest that hard. So that was desync, yeah. Alright, so we have 3 groups left from the 9 that originally started. So, yeah, we've had quite a bit of death in the filthiest race in the verse today. Oh, another rock. And we're just trying to add some different music today. This should all be free to air. We've, because I don't know if anyone's seen, but the Twitch terms and conditions have changed quite a bit, and they're actually culling older videos as well, and issuing warnings and bans to people who have made some incorrect choices as far as music, which is interesting. Like for them to go, you know, have a particular rule and then go back through all of their previous content. I think that's what I saw on Twitter. Could be wrong, but it looks kind of a little bit chaotic out there at the moment. I just told Cam Crew your joke. They're gonna fly. Very funny. One day, if we're successful, they'll be the first people. I swear. Multiple cams on the same team sync. A lot of deaths. 100%. A lot of deaths. So a lot of people following Team Sync at the moment. I know BloodEagle's definitely on Team Sync, so he'll kind of be my go-to. Let's have a look. Momo's got pips up, so let's have a look and see what's going on here. Get those pips back up for me, mate. I know he's on. He's still with somebody. Yeah. So this isn't second place. So I wonder who he's following at the moment. Alright, let's go back to our current leaders. So, yeah, Team Sync now have taken the lead after RP's unfortunate crash, who was well ahead of the pack. RP won last practice event, so you can't be too devastated. So we're giving away prizes today. We gave just to first place today. We're giving away another $30 voucher to JRDNF. So if Team Sync win today, we'll contact them and forward them a $30 voucher. At the moment, we are doing that kind of in conjunction with JRDNF because they do such a good job of our prizes. And next month we do have another diorama / trophy style thing happening with the Grey Cat social event. No, Momotaro is not racing. Momotaro is running a 300 series Origin as a camera. I think he's down the back of the pack, so I think there's still a racer down the back there, Sanji. So yeah, like I was saying, JRDNF are making our trophies. They make the Damo Rally trophies. They've made 2 sets of those. They are well on the way of making finishing the Run with Kane trophy. So we had a Run with Kane held by Daedalus Initiative and Coke Damo Rally as well. As a little bit of a joint venture to hold the Run with Kane event back in April. So they made a trophy for that. They're making a diorama Grey Cat trophy for next month's event. Please register starterracing.sc to get a very, very unique JRDNF / Damo Rally Grey Cat social trophy. It's going to be very cool. As soon as I have pictures available, I'll post them up and we'll get them up on the prize board on the starterracing.sc site. And they're also making a very, very, very cool trophy for Hearst and Hurt Locker as well. Just give you a bit of an idea, if you've ever seen the Doom diorama of the Doom guy on top of a stack of monsters and goblins and stuff shooting down at them, it's going to look like that. So if you want to get a very unique Star Citizen Hearst and Hurt Locker trophy, you can register HurstandHurtLocker.com, register there, and you can be a part of that massive battle royale that we're going to hold in October. CIG and Star Citizen are also providing some prizes to that. So we will have a Prowler, and we will have a Valkyrie, and we have a G12 as well, which we're giving away for the Hurst and Herd Locker. So there's some pretty big prizes for the Hurst and Herd Locker, as well as that trophy. So plenty of massive prizes for that as well. So check that out. Yeah, so we're following BloodEagle here for Team Sync. So I think we have another couple of cameras on them, right? So Rosselow's, so Freedom's following them as well. Is that right? Freedom's got some nice low angles here for us. I think Rosselow's, he's sitting over at Eager Flats at the finish line waiting for the teams to come in. So if I keep an eye on them, so we're looking at about 10Ks. Confirmed, Sec will do a flyby at the finish line. Security will do a flyby, that is correct. You can let them know to line up for that after we have a finish. All our competitors have come in to finish. All right, so we're getting there. So we're looking at, we'll be under 10Ks now, hey, on this team here that we're watching. BloodEagle's on this team, right? Am I right? Yes, same team, different angle. They've just crashed. Let's get back on Freedom here. They've crashed. So let's see what they do. Pretty sure they came very prepared. I know they were. Freedom, don't help them, man. Let support help them, dude. Don't it? They can flip. They got the skills. Hey, Swifty, can you get Freedom off them? Camera crew should not be helping them. Okay, thanks, Sanji. Sanji, thanks, mate. Momo's on second place. Invisible Rock RP. Scheisse. Bummer, dude. BaddPanda's out. 5,800 meters out. Oh, buddy. That's pretty good. Where was our vision on BaddPanda? Sneaky. Definitely sneaky. Oh, man. Oh, man, that's a hard hit. They need to take it easy. Man, BaddPanda was all over that, hey? Well done, buddy. BaddPanda's the first race today. Also registering Star Racing to attend. I'm sorry, man. I don't know why we didn't have a camera on you. Sometimes it's hard for the girls to see where everybody is. And sometimes party markers drop completely off and we can't see you at all. So apologies for that. One day we will be able to have completely locked down party markers. Hopefully you didn't leave party. If you left party, we wouldn't be able to find you. Yeah, so, well, BaddPanda was probably in first. Team Sync is still in first now. As long as they can hold it together, they're smacking a lot of rocks. Bummer to hear about your invisible rock, man. It's always a pain. You would have hit that at full speed, I'm sure. And exploded and died. Momo is following one that is 1 kilometer ahead of Team Sync. Is that correct, Sanji? Am I saying that correct? Let me have a look at Momo. Let's get a quick vision on the... this is the finish line here. We've got Foxy's getting a nice shot at Eager Flats entry. Very cool shot, Foxy. Thank you. So yeah, that's our finish line right there. Let's switch over to Momo. Apparently Momo's on the first place. So we can see Eager Flats in the background there. Freedom's flying. Luckily for Freedom, they're not in first position. Yeah. Who we got here? Can anyone tell me who this is coming in E-Flats? We've got a winner coming into E-Flats right now. First and second place, 1 kilometer difference. I'm going to switch to Foxy. Thanks, Momo, for that. Foxy, here we go. We've got them coming in. Well, they overshot. What are they doing? Please tell me they know that they have to go through the doors. They overshot the outpost considerably. Let's hold on this spot here. They're coming back. What are they doing? Doesn't have a marker. Second place coming in now. Oh, here we go. They come back in. Thanks. Nice zooming. Nice zoom work, Foxy. What, did they not see it? Watch out, Momo. Get that laser off the ground and kill our competitors here. Can someone tell first place they need to cross both thresholds of the outpost to complete? Because second place is going to take it. They're going to take it. They're going to take it right now. Got a lot of dust here. Second place is going to take it. It's the rules, man. They've got a gigantic rule book. If you haven't read the rules... Oh, Momo, you're in the shot, mate. BloodEagle pounded down. Who we got? Who's in there? Who took it? I couldn't tell between the first person to rock up or the second person to rock up. I need confirmation. We've got people in the outpost, so we'll get confirmation soon. But that was extremely tight. Photo finish. Oh, Hero, hey, buddy. Yeah, mate. Missed you today. Sorry about last weekend. That migraine, man, it was a killer. Could not do it. The sun is just rising in the background. Cinematic as always. I need confirmation on our first and second. Swifty, I don't know if you can help. Sanji, I don't know if you're in there. I think you're in there, Sanji. That was super tight. Do we have any more races left? Who's Tumblr on? What's Tumblr up to? What do we got here? BloodEagles. Mafee didn't go in, but he was for I thought because it's Mafee's first run today. BaddPanda is the winner. Is that correct? I thought he crashed out. Didn't he say he crashed out? BaddPanda. Where are you, buddy? I'm looking for your feed. Could be wrong. Yeah, damn straight. I honestly, BaddPanda, I thought, BaddPanda crashed out earlier, from what I could tell. I'm just looking for his comment. BaddPanda. Where's your comment, BaddPanda? Did you delete it? I can't see it. TexasKickAss is second. Can I get confirmation on first, Swifty? Definitely BaddPanda? Just waiting on confirmation on first and second. I just want confirmation. Looks like Texas is definitely second. Swifties, I think Swifties confirm that. Can you just reconfirm that BaddPanda is first position? Because I think is Mafee's a crewmate too, I believe. I could be wrong. Yeah, sorry guys, if you're watching this, I don't have Discord open. Normally I'd have that, and I have all this feed coming in. It's a lot easier. Swifty's just trying to help me out. I don't think Connect is a racer, am I right? Do I have to? Is this literally a photo finish? Do I have to go and watch the feed? I have to go and watch the feed. Unless someone can confirm it for me right then and there. Alright everybody, we're just waiting on confirmation on first position, but it looks like Texas is definitely second. But yeah, like you just saw, I think we had an inexperienced racer, someone who just joined us for today, and I did brief everybody in the lobby today, but you need to cross both thresholds of the outpost to actually finish. It's in the Damo Rally rulebook. There's 4 editions of that rulebook, and the rule has not changed. Those rules are still persistent on our test events. It's just we just add a slightly different mechanic when we do these practice events. But that rule is definitely persistent. Just waiting on confirmation here. Let me just go back to what have we got. So Momo's dropped off. Cool, thanks Momo. We got the sun just shooting over the top. It's looking really good. So yeah, I'll just stay with this vision here with Foxy while we're waiting on confirmation from Swift Tropics. He's working his ass off in the background. Swifty, if you can hear me, mate, I need confirmation on first and second. I'm pretty sure you said BaddPanda first, Texas is second. I'm sure whoever got first will tell me, and feel free to do so. I don't have Discord open. I cannot communicate with anybody. Okay, so we're going to hang out for the flyby. Thanks, Oric. Texas had green and white armor. Thank you. Swifty, if you heard that, Texas has green and white armor. I'm sure that's who you said was second. So yeah, I'm gonna security does a flyby. We're gonna there we go. Thank you. Need to confirm third. Did we have a third person left? Did we? Okay, so BaddPanda, first day, first race with us, and same with Texas, both first and second. Well done. BaddPanda first, Texas kicks ass second. Sorry, Texas kick ass second. We're just checking on a third. I don't even know if there was a third, to be honest. I think everyone pretty much died. Yeah. Very, very well. Thank you, Swifty. Okay, so we're just waiting on security to prepare for a flyby. So if you just want to hang out for our security traditional flyover, they get all their ships together, they do a fly over the finish line, and then that concludes our run and ride practice event today. And we have winners. It was pretty full on, to be honest. Well done, guys, because there was a lot of lead changes and explosions from experienced races. RP was so far ahead. BaddPanda was in there though, but we didn't have his pip, so he was actually a little bit under the radar. So well done to BaddPanda for taking that out, buddy. Pending review and placement. Major pip issues. Yeah, I can see that myself. Yeah, we had fatalities, man, because there was 9 races start, and we definitely didn't have 9 Cyclones launch. We would have had fatalities. I didn't catch them on camera. The desync's still quite substantial on the foot leg portion. Okay, thanks, Sanji. Yeah, he's from Sync. Yep. There you go, Hero. Lormond got taken out in the foot race portion. That's early, buddy. But it's still good to see like people who come along for the first portion. Their first time running with us. We had first and second out of 2 brand new people. Oh, we got third place coming in. Let me just change cameras here. Who's got good vision? Freedom, stay there, Freedom. Oh, sorry, here we go. Sorry, the flyby, not third. Flyby's coming over. Yeah. Thank you, Frontier 17 and White Snake and his team. Let's watch them fly by. Going up. There we go. Very cool. Our traditional security flyby. Very nice. Oh, that's not them. And they're out of here. Very cool. Very, very cool. Always looks great. We've had some amazing flybys in the past. Amazing flybys. Well, that concludes our practice event today. Thank you all so much for coming and watching, and we're just practicing new mechanics and seeing what we can add to the entertainment value of the Daymar Rally in the future. Obviously, I think once we have the actual mechanics we're looking for, like refuel, repair, those kinds of things, and we have a few extra checkpoints, and we put in the Betty, which is our leader chaser mechanic. I think we can increase the Daymar Rally overall entertainment value quite a lot. I already love kind of what it represents and what it is, but just creating a little bit more interim entertainment there is extremely important for the staff. That's something we want to put into each year. Next month, guys, Grey Cat Social 2950. It's a huge event. So if you haven't registered, that registration page is up at starterracing.sc. It's going to be about I haven't released because it is a mystery race. But last year was a 20 lap course race. It's all in Grey Cats. It's just kind of a bit of a fun thing. But JRDNF are making the diorama trophy. So it's well worth attending just to try and get that. I'm sure I'm going to hit Binary Loop up. I'm sure he'll be back to try and retain his crown. Swifty raced last year, so with any luck, we'll see. Go on ShipWrekk. I'm on ShipWrekk. We'll go to Swifty, and Swifty might be back for another race. Lieutenant Dan usually rocks up as well. and plus all of our normal racing teams usually come and check that one out. So that'll be a big one. That's a big one for us. And then obviously we've got the Hearst and Hurt Locker coming up in October, on the 24th of October. We are going to be holding test events to get that event up to scratch before October throughout the next few months. So if you want to come along to those, it's another Atmo Esports event coming up. And then keep your ear out for Stanton 7 coming up as well. And we will be launching Atmo in a much larger scale with a full in real life video segment. The website's pretty much done. We got a lot more stuff coming from Atmo, as well as talking to particular teams about being an Atmo Esports team. We're looking at sponsoring some teams, and we're looking at creating monetary prizes, like actual cash prizes for teams that come on board as an Atmo member. There's going to be a few guidelines around that, including getting on the team ladders, the actual RSI team ladders, race ladders for Arena Commander. Just keep that in mind, because there's a few big things coming from Atmo Esports, as well as as far as events go and teams and stuff like that. So huge things coming, big year. Even though 2020 is a crazy year, we're preparing to launch Atmo and Swifty, mate, you can race. It'll give you a break, mate. I won't have to stream, so I can kind of like be the server leader for the Grey Cat social event next month. Like I said, keep an eye out. We've got some big things coming from Atmo. We're also, just to give the people who are still watching a little bit of a teaser, we are going to be holding a physical event in LA in the future. I haven't got any dates on that yet because COVID's kind of changed the calendar, but we're going to hold an event where you can come and participate live in an event room with other races and compete live physical in the Damo Rally and other Atmo events. We're going to hold physical locations for you to come and play. We're going to have computers set up. If we have podium finishes within that room, we're going to have our podium there live with the trophies live. We're gonna have goodie bags for all attendees. We're gonna do quite large things. So just mate, it's gonna be big. So I know it's a much bigger advantage for the U.S. citizens to attend to this, but more than 50%, well more than 50% of our Damo Rally participants are from the US, and one day hopefully we can hold this in every major country in the world, which would be amazing. Atmo stands for atmosphere, mate. Short for atmosphere. Atmosphere in what we create, and atmosphere when you enter Damo. So there's a couple of reasons behind that. But we plan to take Atmo beyond Star Citizens as well, and take it to other MMOs also. But that's a future project. But I'll just stick with this at the moment. But so if you're just happen to be watching today, that's just a little bit of tidbit information we have not really released. But there's a lot coming from Atmo Esports, so just keep an eye out on that. And thanks so much for coming. ShipWrekk's just held us out here on this beautiful little shot. I'm gonna play out one of our trailers here. Our original trailer by Arts and Crafts Husker Heart. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next time. I'll just play this for you as well. Let me just get rid of my vision. This is our new event, Hurst and Hurt Locker by Arts and Crafts in Huskaha. Cool. Love it. Thanks Tuskar and Arts and Crafts for that trailer there. So I'm just quickly jump over here for you. So HurstandHurtLocker.com, you can go to the website now. This is it here. You can register up here. We've got a current location map, and there is a rulebook version 1 to download if you haven't checked that out. So you can download that now. Feel free to pass on any feedback on the event and something you might want to see in it. But yeah, feel free to check that out and help us make that event bigger and better as well. Huge prizes. The prizes are listed in the rulebook, but actually let's just have a quick look here. Sorry about this. I just want to shoot through to the prizes. So Hurst and Hurt Locker rulebook here. It's a much simpler rule setup than the Damo Rally. Damo Rally has a lot more intricate kind of rulings in it. This is kind of like a really quick, just kind of basic, because there isn't a lot. It's a death match, and you can just kind of pretty much bring and do anything. There's just a few little rules in there, and some crater etiquette, some pit etiquette, and what security do if you rock up as well. So check that out. We're trying to make it quite a big a kind of appendix of everything legal. And this is designed to be a print-based document, so it's kind of why it's on the side. If you go to CitizenCon in the future, I will have printed versions of this that you can come and pick up. So feel free to come along, because we're gonna switch from the Damo Rally booth to the Atmo Esports booth, and we'll have all of our Atmo merchandise and rule books and physical stuff that we do. We do a lot of physical items. So come check that out as well. This is the current location. We're actually working on a new location, so there will be an update to this rule book. And probably be in the next week. You'll see that as well. So I'll post when that goes live. We have a slightly new location with our new crater. Has quite a bit more rocks inside it, so that you can kind of protect yourself as a solo contestant. And here's our prizes. So you'll see here, there's a solo and a duo event. Solo event winners will have the chance to win a prowler and a trophy as well. Down here is the trophy. It's a silhouette of the kind of diorama we want to do. The duo event will get a Valkyrie and a G12. So each person that competes can receive a digital prize, and also the physical trophy will be released as well. So that's pretty cool. And CIG are sponsoring the Prowler and the Valkyrie. The G12 and the trophies were supported by the community. So that's how the prizes are going to run for that. There's a few little bits and pieces on the back here for you. Nice quick little rulebook, a little bit different to the Damo Rally, but I would assume that this will expand in the future, once we get down the track. So so that's that, guys. Thanks for coming down today. We have our sponsors here up on the sheet. So thanks again to Daedalus, Initiative, Exiles, GHI, Talons Out Haven, and the Yacht Club, as well as our major sponsor, Ultima Energy. who have been our major sponsor throughout the year. We do have a new sponsor round coming up the end of July, middle of August. So by September, we will have our new sponsors announced for the following year. So if you are interested, please contact us. We will be contacting our usual gateways to sponsorship. So if you are interested, you can message me and we'll get that out to you in August. So yeah. All right, guys. Thanks again for coming down. And let's see if we got any vision left from the team real quick. No, I've closed it because I'm a fool. Anyway, thanks for coming down, and we'll see you next month with Breakout Social 2950, and we got Hurst and Hurtlocker coming up as well. So yeah, thanks guys. Peace out. Have a great day.